Hello. Yes, welcome to the Gorilla stream. It is the stream where gorillas like doing gorilla things. I don't know. I was bored. I had nothing to do for the next couple hours. I thought I'd get through Ground Zeroes, because one of the streams I wanted to do immediately after uh To the Moon is that I wanted to go and play Metal Gear Solid 5. I wanted to get through the prologue because it's, I wouldn't say important, but it adds some context to some of the. Oh, hello, welcome to my gorilla. Yeah, I was just explaining why I'm playing this. One, it's a gorilla stream. Two, following To the Moon. That's gonna be my next like schedule, quote unquote scheduled. Everything I do is gorilla because I don't have a schedule, but I had the next couple hours free and I wanted to knock this out of the way, Ground Zeroes, because I feel like Ground Zeroes adds some very important context to some of the events that happen in Metal Gear Solid 5 that you wouldn't really, you don't need to play this, but you would be missing out on some minor things that wouldn't make sense otherwise, and you get some minor bonuses if you yeah, if you do the upload the save data. So yeah, there's some backstory. Oh, yeah, there's some backstory stuff from, because this is So in terms of story, chronologically, the story starts at Metal Gear Solid 3, right? Yeah, I think even with the spin-offs, Metal Gear Solid 3 is like the very first. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3. Uh, Not ignore the spin-offs. We're just gonna ignore on the main focus game, the main games, because if we start going to spin-offs like Acid or like, oh gosh, I don't even remember the other ones. If we start going to like all the weird spin-offs, we're never gonna get anywhere. But so Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, the Metal Gear Solid 4. If you didn't understand that, don't worry about it. Just know that this is like the third game technically in the series. Just but yeah. So this is I think I never actually read this backstory because I already played 3 and Peace Walker. But if I'm correct, this just explains what happens in Peace Walker and part of Metal Gear Solid 3. So I'll try to provide context to what is here if it doesn't explain it fully. So yeah, let's just start. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries, a man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune long before the advent of private military companies that dared to call itself a nation. So this is talking about Peace Walker. Militaires Sans Frontières, Military Without Borders, something like that. Militare is military, sans without, frontiers is borders. Military Without Borders, so that's what this is. And that was the organization that Snake built in Peace Walker. And yeah, that's where we are. A man who, with his nation at his back, made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story. Oh yeah, MSF, right there. I'm explaining too fast. They're explaining it already, and I'm just like skipping ahead. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business, a new kind of business. Known by codenames such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of the U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox. But after a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military, but a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military, and he set to roam the world's war zones as a gun for hire. Oh, so they're hold up. Okay, yeah. So they're just explaining Peace Walker. So just for context, this first paragraph. That certain incident is the events that happened in Metal Gear Solid 3. There's a lot to go into this, but basically he was assigned to kill his former teacher uh, the previous spy slash agent, special forces. She's called the Mother of Special Forces, and she is called hold up, the volume's loud on my side. Let me just lower it a bit. I think it's fine for you according to the mixer, but just for loud for me. Okay, yeah. She's called the Mother of Special Forces, and her code name was Boss. And that was the incident that caused him to leave both the United States and Fox, was that he was asked to kill Boss. Because at the time, Snake believed that Boss was a traitor to the United States because she defected to the Soviet Union, and she betrayed him and all that. There's a whole thing. You fight you fight people, and then at the end you kill Boss, of course, and it's a very heartrending scene. Snake didn't want to do it like that, but then it's discovered by Snake that this was all a Boss defecting wasn't a true defection. She defected on orders from the United States government it's a bit convoluted, but it was in order to the Boss defecting to the Soviet Union allowed them to give it just a you know what, let's just simplify it. Snake killed Boss, but Boss wasn't actually a traitor. She was just told to betray the United States by the United States. So Snake doesn't like the United States, and specifically he stopped liking in general governments, which is what led to Peace Walker and him making his own private military. Look, if you get me talking about this, I'll go on forever. Let's just move on. Metal Gear, that's the incident. He killed his former mentor, the Boss, and he became assigned a new nickname, Big Boss, because you know he's better than the Boss. So what's a title better than Boss? The Big Boss, because he's bigger. It's like a second paragraph. In 1974, Snake and his partner Kazuhiro Miller were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there have been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz, who had been abducted and assaulted by this group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through their deception in an instant. So yeah, this entire part now, I'm assuming they're going to be explaining Peace Walker, so I'm not even gonna I might insert some details here and there, but this is pretty much just like all the details you need. My name is Paz. I'll do anything to protect my namesake. Paz, if you don't know, is means peace, so yeah, anything to protect peace. The professor was actually a KGB agent, and the armed group in question was backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between US and Soviet agents, but the CIA's motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of the CIA's group facilities with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of a woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, the Boss. Yeah, that's the lady I was mentioning before, Mother of Special Forces, yeah. With a popular song from 1973 playing in the background. It was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. The Boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica? I'll do it for the girl, for Paz. The Boss was... Did I just explain everything for no reason? And they... Never mind, I'm just gonna continue. The Boss was Snake's mentor and the only woman he ever loved. So, about that, they're not very clear. I don't believe it was romantic love. The way they portrayed it in the game and from the dialogue was that when they say the only woman he ever loved was more maternal, like she was his mother type of deal, not really like I loved her as a woman type thing. At least that's how I interpreted it. They're not clear at all. So perhaps they did mean it was a romantic affection and not a parental one. Who knows? But yeah. 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take down Boss's life as part of a mission. Yeah, that was the Metal Gear Solid. That's the entire plot of Metal Gear Solid 3, basically. A bitter memory that still haunted him. Despite realizing that she simply could not have survived, Snake was unable to turn the professor down. I'm just explaining stuff to just Paz's name is Peace. But telling himself he was intervening as a deterrent for defense of his country as well as to honor the virtue of Paz's name, Peace. Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of the Sandinista National Liberation Front that had fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza forces, oof, I ate some pizza earlier. I'm a bit gassy. Once there, he ran into a unit of the Sandinista National Liberation Front that had fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group. CIA group who killed their commandant and left the unit in shambles. Okay, next. Chico, Snake the Sandinistas are basically like the quote-unquote rebel group. They're some of those people you can recruit and stuff. Chico is one of them, blah blah blah. Snake rescued the Sandinistas and invited them back to Mother Base, the new offshore base of operations provided to them by the KGB. I'll explain real quick because they might just explain it later. Mother Base was a series of like basically oil rigs. It was really cool. Yeah. Snake rescued the Sandinistas, invited sure. The fallen commandant's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something of their hero, Che Guevara, in Snake, and they grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion of Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica. Huey! Snake then encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed the CIA's terrifying plot. They were developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. I'm reading super fast because I didn't realize how dense this was going to be. I kind of just want to, game. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coldman, the CIA's Central American station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. The demonstration was 5 days away. Snake rushed to the development lab to stop their AI from being completed. Upon infiltrating, was greeted by the voice from tape, the same voice of his lost mentor, but this is in fact the voice of the retaliatory system's AI. Dr. Strangelove had selected the boss, the so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as the AI's intellectual model. Hours succumbed to personal obsession, Strangelove had deviated from the researcher's original purpose and had reproduced the boss's voice. He was on the verge of bringing Psyche back to AI form, driven by a bizarre form of love. Boss detail of fully in AI form. Snake hesitated to touch, his guard was down, and immediately captured. Boss's AI was completed. The Peace Walker, nuclear-equipped walking battle tank, housing this retaliatory AI system when active. Yes, Peace Walker, walking nuclear tanks. That sounds familiar. It's a Metal Gear based. I don't think this is when they first started calling it. Yes, yeah. Fought in vain, has fired a nuke, but if his catastrophe resulting in machines. Boss's AI basically sank the thing because it's an AI, but it's also Boss's thing. So Boss did the whole thing about like she became everyone's enemy in order to get peace, like the whole like Lelouch thing, basically. Not really, but basically that. So she's all into that peace at any cost thing. Yay. Not any cost, but like just peace. She would basically pause. The guys behind him, it's like to advance Roots mobilization to continue Mother Base's expansion. They also were building a Metal Gear called Zeke. And it had a bipedal weapon. It was a bipedal weapon, nuclear warhead, so they were now a private military group with their own nuke. And yeah, Paz was taken in, blah 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 blah. But she didn't. The KGB people left. Paz, Cypher's orders, closer to Amanda. Oh right, yeah. So there's a So Paz was like a, I don't even know. It's like a quadruple agent. She's like on 4 different sides. But basically, so she works for Mother Base and Military Self Frontier (MSF). She worked, I guess, for the KGB, sort of, not really. She works for Cypher, mysterious agent intelligence agency. Yeah, she worked for a bunch of people, but yeah. So she hijacked Zeke, blah blah blah. Snake defeated her, and then Paz went into the ocean. Yep. Yeah, and Chico had fallen in love with her. Yes, etc. Yeah. So, oh right. So, yeah. So Paz had told someone that they had a nuke. So the nuclear inspection people are now trying to see the nuke, or trying to inspect the base to make sure they don't have nuke. Yeah, and Huey, being Huey, was like, yeah, no, we'll comply, we'll get inspected. So yeah. And then everyone started going their own ways. Amanda went back to the Sandinistas, and then they learned that Chico and Paz, they learned Paz was alive and that Chico had went to go get her. Hi Roka. I'm streaming a gorilla stream. I just want to complete Ground Zeroes because eventually I want to stream MGS5, so I want to get like Ground Zeroes out of the way. Specifically, I'm going over the backstory not for me, for the audience, because I think like you can play MGS5 without Ground Zeroes or any of the backstory, but there's a lot of little details and context you'll miss, and I'm gonna do my best to explain it as we play. But yeah. Yeah, Snake get the ideas of rescue Chico Paz. We're going in, boys. And yes. Game start. How do I? Eh? Oh, do I not unlock it yet? Alright. Apparently we just don't get... Yeah, we don't get... Boost? Yeah, apparently we just don't get hard immediately. I forgot about that. By the way, I have not tested this game yet, so if we start lagging, we're gonna be like picking settings. Oh, surely we're fine. If it's not lagging here, we're perfect. Yeah. I forget if I skipped a... I'm sure they'll also explain it, but this is like a US military base in Cuba? Cuba. Maybe not Cuba, somewhere. But it's a US military base. I'm sure Roko or someone else will be like, yes, this is actually in like southern Nicaragua on the eastern coast of Chile or something. Man. I'll get after the cutscene. After the cutscene.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier.
Oh yeah, that's Chico.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Oh, right. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. I was gonna say copyrighted music. It do be like that. It's fine. Bro, if this channel disappears, I'll see you later.
Ten days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No, I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the
Cuba.
southern
I was
tip of
right.
Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Dun, 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 dun. I want it to be known ahead of time, by the way. When I play, like, the full game, and even just in Ground Zeroes, I will not be talking about during cutscenes. I love the cutscenes in these games. Like, I might make a comment, but that's about it.
This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
Mm-hmm.
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
I forgot that music, man. So good.
We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
There he
I'm in
is.
front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
There he is. There's our boy. Hello.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah. Bruh. Can't believe he just tosses NVGs like that. We totally could have used those. Hey yo, it's the Android. It's the Android Zero, man.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press
Chill. Chill. What was that? No, 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 no. What are those? Bro, that camera speed.
call button to get more intel.
No, I'll work with it.
Your binoculars are equipped with a directional microphone. You should be able to listen in on whatever they're pointed at. Is that for storage or something?
Hmm.
It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
Bro. Let me just quickly check. Okay.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
I'm gonna check it out.
Bro. Alright, we got this. We're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is gonna be Dishonored again. This is gonna be Dishonored all over again. Skip the cutscene. Surely, right? Yes, okay.
Mission info has been updated.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
Yeah, nah, I like non-lethal and stealth games too. I just forgot I had my pistol. How do I Right. This is gonna be an entire process. F. Got it. Surely I hit that. It do be like that. It really do. Really do be like that.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash
I'm out of
button,
practice.
you'll move faster.
I'm out of
What do you
practice.
see?
I'll get it. I'll get it
Press the call
eventually.
button to get more intel.
Why? Those new guys. You see the choppers? Who are they with?
It's me, man. Green berets, seals.
Those ain't no joggers first, I can tell you that. Paramilitary setup?
Some of the guys are saying. You know what? Best we just drop it, right?
Sure.
Professional. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. I'm gonna get detected, aren't I? Surely. I just chill. Oh my god. I think I got it. No, come on, surely. I hit, that's a headshot. This game. This game. That was a headshot. That lined up perfectly. I refuse to accept that.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right.
I forget how wide is the cone? I forget how it is sometimes. I need to like reacclimate myself to Metal Gear.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Why? Those new guys. You see the choppers? Who are they with?
What am I hitting? What did this game? Okay, you know what? We need to like get used to the flow of things. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay
Snake,
out of sight.
don't be
Before
weird.
you go any further,
Snake,
use your binoculars
please
to
go
recon
up.
the area.
Okay, it's E.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Choppers? Who are they with?
It's me, man. Green berets, seals.
Those ain't no
I'm just
joggers
gonna be
first, I
annoying.
can tell you.
Bruh. You know, we're just gonna be stuck in an endless loop in this. We're not even gonna get inside the base. This is just us. I booted this stream for the sole purpose of doing this.
Before you go any further, use your binoculars
ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
What? Oh. Bro, they really chose this time to do XOF. Oh, right, because I rolled enough for it to pop out. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I needed this at this moment.
XOF.
Depends. Some of them. I don't think this grass. So there's collectibles, and this game likes to troll you with like little things like. For the you've had XOF patch on you this entire time because it blew onto your back.
To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
Alright. Anyone randomly know how to do CQC? Is it just mouse button? We're just gonna pretend it's mouse button. It is. How do I go up? What? Okay, that works.
The map has been updated.
Nice.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
Alright, we're in.
Eyes open, boss. Contact me if you need advice.
One, two, three. Oof. Alright, we got this. So, depending on how long this takes, I might just do the, Ground Zero mission and then do one, extra mission. You'll see what I mean by extra mission. There's extra missions. I don't think I remember any of the secrets. Because there's a few different secrets. Yeah, the extra ones are fun. I don't remember all the secrets on this map. I'm not that kind of like Metal Gear player where I just know all the secrets.
Boss, we've been in touch with Amanda. We had her listen to Chico's call for help. She agrees with us. She said, I know my brother and I know when he's lying. She also had a message for you. I'm ready for the worst. Sounded a little too cheerful to me. Leave no stone unturned. The target has to be somewhere.
All quiet? Hey, did you see those guys' unit patch?
Yeah, Fox, facing right?
That's it. You know, it looked just like...
You've seen it before? Where?
I can't remember.
It's the fox patch.
I know it had a fox in it, too.
You can now either You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
Oof. Starting to remember. How do I just drop the body?
What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
Alright, good. I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to remember how I played this game. Cutscene. 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 Oh, bro.
Hey, wake up!
Don't worry about it. Hi.
Chico. Chico, it's me.
No! No! Go away! Go away!
Come on, man. Let me out of here, please.
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away!
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out. You let me out, Joe. Stay here.
Get off me! Get off!
And yep, just
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Paz,
Not here.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on.
Bruh.
Not gonna happen.
Aww.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Yeah, man. This game is dark sometimes.
Mission info has
I've
been
marked the
updated.
RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
The map has been updated.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna come over. I didn't want to shoot if he wasn't.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean. The RV's just a little further. Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
Chico, where is Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Yeah, the game is brutal, man.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
I still don't get how no one saw this. I mean, I get it's low flying, but still. You would think someone would be able to hear it.
Arriving shortly at LC. This is Morpho, on station at LC. Put the target on the chopper. Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location? Use your iDroid to listen to it.
Bust!
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport. A gate. Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again.
Alright, so I already know where to go, but I'm just gonna break down the clues. So basically, we heard a helipad, which is right here-ish. A truck, so it's along the road, and a gate. There's a gate right here. So one of the ways to do it is if you follow the... and I missed it. But we could have hopped into the truck and snuck our way in, but... yeah. Oh, and the flag on the way to the base. Yeah. Yeah, one of the ways to sneak in is to get into the back of the truck. There's quite a different ways to quite a few different ways to get into the base. The truck I think is the quote unquote easiest because you just kind of go inside.
The helipad. That matches Chico's tape.
Oh yeah, the second flag. What was it? Z? He numed his way out of reflex mode. It did be like that.
Now let's find Paz. If she's dead, we need to see the body to be sure. Boss, any clue where she might be? You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
Yeah, this is a rough section. Because it's just kind of like, there's a lot of patrols around. As I said, the truck is probably the simplest way to get in. Because you just kind of go in. What did I miss? Oh, I hit him. Okay, cool. Oof. Howdy doody.
Surveillance camera.
Oof, okay.
drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there.
Oh, come on. Don't be weird again. Come on. There you go. Also didn't definitely metagame that and didn't know that was there before. Surely. You've got to believe me.
Another unit patch. Could there be more of it?
This game, Why would it choose to climb? Of all the places, it could just be like, this is where we're climbing.
Now let's find Paz. If she's dead, we need to see the body to be sure.
What?
Boss, any clue where she might be? The surveillance camera. The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there. Another unit patch. Could there be more of it? That's the admin building. Watch your corners.
Oof. Alrighty, sneaky beaky. Nice job, dude.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Alrighty.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Maybe Chico's tape can tell you something. What can you hear on it? Take a close listen.
Somebody, get over here.
Get down.
It do be like that. Alright, come over here. Look, look, look. It worked out, alright? It worked out. Everything's fine. Alright. We good. Shoot. I forget where it is. We good, bros. Hello. Hello. We're just gonna do a quick playthrough of Ground Zero, maybe one of the extra missions, then we're gonna call it a night. I mean, we're almost done.
Mission
Boss,
info has
get
been
Boss onto the
updated.
helicopter.
It's an illusion. Pain in the mind. Pain is an illusion. Pain in the mind. Kill.
Ready?
Pain is an illusion. Pain in the mind.
I like how they didn't find that guy. Is there a way for me to make noise? Because I know the noisemaker in 5 was the hand, but we don't really have it. Would have worked out so much better if you had just walked over here. Why have empty mags?
Use a flare
Oh, I
grenade
do.
to call
Cool,
the
cool.
chopper to your current position. Just don't forget you might put it in danger of being shot down.
Okay. Bruh. Don't look over here. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's the sleepy corner, trust. In case anyone's wondering why I always shoot them after I knock them out, it's because sleep lasts longer than knocking out.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Pain is an illusion. Pain in the mind.
Bruh. Bruh. I forgot, how do I get out of here? In stealth.
Stay away.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We walk around. Jeez. Okay. This is just pain. I can feel the pain and annoyance coming in. Okay. Just keep. If I can get to the road, I'll be fine.
Stop it.
Please select a landing zone.
Stop it.
Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Don't turn around, don't turn around.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Oof. Just don't look to your right. Just don't look to your right.
This is Morpho, have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Oh. Oh, that's a thing. It doesn't count as an attack. It doesn't count as an attack. Trust.
Is an illusion. Pain in the mind.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count as an attack. We're ghosts. We're fine.
Put the target on the chopper.
Mission info has been updated.
See, we're fine. Not even close, baby. Those retards don't count. Yeah. And now story. I'm pretty much just gonna let this play. Like, I'm not gonna say much because it's pretty, yeah. I might make a comment here and there, but this is pretty intense.
Snake!
Medic! She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Hold her down. Hold her down!
Oh yeah, gore warning, by the way. It gets pretty yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, please, like, actually look away, because it gets pretty graphic here.
Keep her gut in. Boss. Breathing stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
inspection was nothing but a smokescreen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Yep. So yeah, that's the Ground Zeroes. That's the quote unquote prequel to MGS5. Yeah, it's a rough scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got 40 minutes until I've got to like start going to sleep and stuff, so I think I might.
Your favorite song?
Right.
Nicola, Bart.
Might.
Immigrants.
Okay, fine. Talk.
Executed.
Go.
But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
Oh, okay, it's just a song now. I can talk again. So yeah, there are components where you have to wait. Especially the research components. Those are like, you have to wait 20 minutes, sometimes it's hours. So sometimes you will just have to put down the game, just get back to it another stream or another session. So I think what I'm gonna do when I stream 5 is that I might do some stuff off stream, especially the waiting parts, because I don't think it'll be fun just to like do like a 3-hour session or like a 2-hour session and just it ends because we have to wait. So like I might trigger those, advance the little bits, things in there. Because another part about so it's all the waiting and research is in real time, like in MGS, like in real time. So if it says 40 hours, you need to wait 2 days, like in real life. There are skippable, you can skip the time, but you have to pay currency. So in my opinion, this is the game where Kojima and Konami's relationship started to fracture, and especially where Konami started to input more of their influence with the premium currency, gated like just like payment gated stuff. Because compare this to every other game in the series, you know what, I might get that mod, Roka. because that sounds like great stuff to have. Thanks for letting me know about that. I might get it just to make a stream experience better. But yeah, you could really like compare this game to every other game in the series. MGS, if you want to just consider the Metal Gear Solid series 1 through 4, I think only 4 had a sort of DLC system, but that was isolated to Metal Gear Online. You didn't really... Is this audio also loud for you guys? Because it's loud for me. Let me just lower it a little. Metal Gear Solid 4 had DLC cosmetic stuff, but it was all isolated to Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear, yeah, let's just lower it a bit. Yeah, it was all isolated to Metal Gear Online. So you had like the currency DLC stuff, but you didn't really have to, none of that really affected the main core game. That was Metal Gear Solid 4, the story mode. Yeah, can we... Yeah, I was gonna say, can we skip the rest of the credits? Let's boost back up. Let's say 50?
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
So this is just contextualizing the plots that happened with Metal Gear within the overall Cold War. Earlier you saw Les Enfants Terribles. Les Enfants Terribles was a lot of the stuff they expect you to just know. Les Enfants Terribles was the I don't know how you describe it. Maybe I shouldn't describe it. Maybe I should just let Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you'll see it in Metal Gear in Phantom Pain. Because I'm pretty sure they explained it in the game. It's just they just mentioned it there, name drop it. But if you played 1 through 4, you already know what Les Enfants Terribles is. So it's not really a spoiler then, because it's in the previous games in the series. So it's like expected for you to know. Oh yeah, I think this is the trailer for 5.
No response. Hit him again. Clear.
You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Stop hurting.
Yep. Yeah, so this is where we get all the like extra stuff. It's 12:30. We could probably do one of the extra missions. So yeah, let me just explain some things. They just name dropped Les Enfants Terribles. I was gonna let the Metal Gear 5 to explain it just to like, but I think it's expected that you would know what the Les Enfants Terribles is because this is 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, and this is something that's been detailed through 1 through 4. So Les Enfants Terribles is the project to clone Big Boss, Snake, the character on the screen, to get to, because he's the quote-unquote greatest soldier ever, greatest special operations soldier, so why not clone him and get more of him? And the result from that was 2 kids, codename Solid and codename Liquid, and that's it. I mean, that's all you need to know. The rest will happen. Yeah, we got some missions here.
Contact with the undercover agent posing as a soldier at the base. He'll pass you a cassette tape containing classified information. Start by taking a look at the agent's VI on your iDroid. Once you've spotted him among the Marines, make contact and get that cassette tape. Thing is, he's not one of us, so don't let your guard down around him. One other thing, boss. I've been told you can also use the watchtower on the west side of the base to contact the target. Just climb up there and turn the searchlight on. Once he sees that, he'll come to you. Once you've identified him, approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign. When you get out of that truck is up to you. Just be sure to take a good look around first. This job, it came through a cutout. I have a feeling the client is the Joint Chiefs of Staff. After all, the chairman has a... Turn on that searchlight and the target should come to you. Not your everyday story, but there's more to it than that. That base doesn't follow American, Cuban, or any other law. Somebody wants themselves a place where they can interrogate POWs as they please without being held to the Geneva Convention. A black site. Something is going on in Cuba's little America, far away from the eyes of Washington. And the truth behind it all should be on that cassette tape.
Yeah, so,
approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign. Just make sure you wait until there aren't any other soldiers around.
So yeah, this entire thing is like, think of the VR missions from Metal Gear Solid, but in Ground Zeroes. All within the same contained level. 80s, yeah.
Take a look at the target's face on your iDroid so you'll know him when you see him. Open the menu tab, then select Mission Info.
Bruh. Nope. Already.
Make contact with the agent posing as a Marine. Check his appearance on your iDroid. Thing is, he's not one of us, so don't let your guard down around him. One other thing, boss. I've been told you can also use the watchtower on the west side of the base to contact the target. Just climb up there and turn the searchlight on. Once he sees that, he'll come to you. Once you've identified him, approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign.
The map has been updated.
It'd be like that. It really do.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Where are you going? That's outside the mission area.
Mission area.
I'm just gonna roll with it.
They're standing down. Make contact with the target.
No, I didn't even check. Did the target's face change?
This is the target.
No. Okay, it's still the same. About it. Don't worry about it.
CP, this is Delta 4. Spotted a suspicious person. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
the agent be?
Huh? What's up? Hey, nap time, Coke.
This is the target.
No, no beard. Do I drop?
Make contact with
Oh,
the agent
shit.
posing as a Marine. Check his appearance on your iDroid.
CP, this is Delta 9. All quiet here.
Speak.
No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
Oop, wrong one.
That's not gonna work. The enemy's too close. Grab the target when he's alone.
Bruh. Bruh. You really gotta pull the... Don't you dare. Don't you dare. There you go.
You're here for... No! Hey, not so tight, huh? I put everything on a tape. I don't have it on me.
Ooh.
It's in the central control tower, edge of the admin building sector. I needed to stash it. Had eyes on me, and these guys, they don't work for Langley. He's... you know... Huh? Forget it. You watch your ass, too. All right. Come on, do it.
You better keep moving, boss. Confirm the location of the central control tower. It's marked on your map. There's the place. The cassette tape is supposed to be at the central control tower.
Need someone to take a look. Over. Delta 4, this is CP. We don't have the manpower right now. Stay on the lookout for further activity. Out.
What is this shit?
I think I made everyone pass out. I think that's what this is. Just keep sneaking, just keep sneaking, just keep sneaking.
Speak.
Just keep sneaking, just keep sneaking. Just keep sneaking. Well, it'll be interesting. I just gotta wish there were codec calls again. Keep sneaking, just keep sneaking. I don't remember how to get up here. Bruh. Why is there a BMP out there?
Open the front gate. Opening front gate.
What? Oh!
Ops been blown. Were we set up? The agent set us up. That takes care of the tape. Time to get out of there.
Screw it. Bro.
Boss, looks like they've set up checkpoints. If you plan on escaping by land, you'll have to slip through somehow.
The map has been updated.
I got this, don't worry.
CP, this is Delta 9. Lost sight of the enemy. We're going to search the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out.
Have faith, I got this. Got this, don't worry. Oh, we're just gonna keep on moving. Just keep running, just keep running.
Continue out of the mission area to complete the mission.
OP boys.
Retrieval complete. Great work as usual, boss.
Buh. Buh.
Boss, the tape you recovered is clearly a recording of an interrogation. Proof that the base has been converted into a black site. But according to the client, there should also have been a record of the full scale of the plan. Maybe there was a tape we missed.
Alrighty. Yeah. That is. I'm gonna upload my save. I don't think I'll be coming back to that. I might, like, on occasion, but, like, I'm just gonna plop that over. Yeah. Let me just, yeah, thanks for coming to my impromptu second stream of the day. I wanted to do this because I was able to find the definitive edition of Metal Gear Solid 5. So it has Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes and a bunch of the DLC. I think all of the DLC. Let me see. Yeah, all of the DLC for all of the DLC for $5. so I got, yeah, $5. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me do a quick stream of Ground Zeroes. I'll move, and then after To the Moon, I can totally just move on to Phantom Pain. I'll definitely look into that. I'll definitely look into that mod that Roka mentioned, the Zero research time. I honestly don't mind the research time. I just think they need to be tuned down. Oh, you can, yeah. Do you know if there's alternate versions of it? Because, like, I remember installing a similar mod for Dragon Age Inquisition, because it had a similar premise where you had to just wait real life time for certain things to progress. But they tuned it down to, instead of like, because I don't mind waiting. I like the concept of waiting. I just think it needs to be tuned down from like 24 hours to like an hour, 5 minutes, so you could just like do a mission, explore a bit, and when you come back, that thing's ready. I think that's completely fair. I don't think it's a good idea to just like waste 24 hours, because that's what it is. I think if it's like tuned to like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so you could like do a side mission, you know, that's fine. Think I know fun? Okay, cool. Yeah, just link it to me later. Yeah, and I did get the game for $5, definitive edition, so it has all the DLC, ground zeros. Yeah. And I think I got 2,000 coins for free. The premium currency? I have no idea. I don't know what DLC I got. I just yeah, yeah, thanks for coming to this impromptu guerrilla stream. Yeah, it was just I just wanted to do a real quick chill stream. Nothing like super serious. Just want to, yeah, just want to do it. And also, I saw the, when I was editing it, when I was thinking about it, it's like, should I do it? I saw one of the Metal Gear Solid 5 pictures was of Snake with his hand over his face, and I was like, I can edit my owl behind that, behind the fingers, and I was like, that would be a great, that would be a great one. And I think it turned out pretty well, like my thumbnail. So, you know, part of it is the reason is like I made the thumbnail. I was like, oh, I can't not use this thumbnail now. It's like really, it's like stupid. It was a simple edit, but it was like fun. So yeah. Yeah, so I am going to, so next stream will still be To the Moon. I just wanted to get ground zeros out of the way. So I think To the Moon will be next stream. Yeah, To the Moon will be next stream. Whenever my next stream after that is Phantom Pain, I'll do that. Yeah, more Sag. It's really like, not at the moment, like I could feel the sad coming, but right now it's just very like it's like the build up. Like I could feel something sad's gonna happen. We're gonna discover why here, but like it's all the build up that's like also sad, you know? It's like we learn more and more about everyone and everything, how she is, how River is, why the song was that, and it's just, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I'm going to now go to my outro and say see you later. Oh, leisure. Winter storm across. Ew, I'm not in the northern US. Why are you telling me? I was getting notifications about weather in northern US. Yeah, so see you later, alligator. I'm gonna hit my outro. See you later, you poggerinos.